monetization will be very different. So that's why a lot of family channels are questioning what's going to happen, because the way we make money on videos will be very different and could be severely different. You want to make sure you don't miss the birth of number 10
live.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah.
And I'm Solo.
We are filming outside today because it's quieter out here than in my house. But you might hear you might hear the rain, and you might hear cars drive by a little bit.
Yeah, and you might hear Judah
children coming out.
What do you need?
So we thought we'd make this video today to talk to you about YouTube changes. We've gotten some questions about what's going to happen to our channel, or how it's going to affect us. And we got a chance to sit down and have a meeting with our YouTube representative. Is that what she's called? Yeah. She's really sweet, but we meet with her pretty frequently, and she was able to explain everything to us very clearly. So we thought we'd pass that message on to you and let you know where we're going from here.
Yeah, you know, I think the changes, if you haven't heard, maybe other people have talked about it, is that there is huge changes with relation to channels that feature children, that feature kids in it.
Yes.
And so for family channels like ours, where they feature children, there is a gray area whether it's considered targeting children or targeting adults.
Yeah, so all channels or videos targeting children will now be, by January, will be sent to YouTube Kids. And monetization will be very different. So that's why a lot of family channels are questioning what's going to happen, because the way we make money on videos will be very different and could be severely different. So yeah, that's why some channels are changing direction, or maybe even thinking about shutting down. The good thing is, after we had our conversation, really our channel, even though we feature children, our audience is clearly adults. So we target maybe parents or adults and all that, even though kids are featured. And from what we've got back from YouTube is that our channel will not be affected at all. So we'll continue to operate just as we have. Yeah, she reviewed our videos that we've done so far and said, for the most part, kids aren't going to be likely to click on those. We know from you guys that some of you are able to watch, you thank us that you're able to watch these videos with your children around, and your children enjoy watching with you sometimes. But there's a difference between it being family friendly and children being able to watch with their mother or father, or the channel being targeted to children. Right, and that's the biggest difference. In fact, once we started hearing that, we thought that we should be safe and not have any problems. Yeah. But just to get some clarity helped. It says, yeah. So because we were hearing from different family channels that they were thinking, oh, it's kind of great, don't know what would happen. Yeah. You know, so we don't do like a lot of challenges or any. I mean, I'm not even creative enough for that kind of stuff. We usually do things more from my perspective, which is what moms want to tune into, and I try to make videos that I would want to watch anyway from the beginning. So it makes sense that most of our audience is parents or young adults who are looking to parent one day, or young adults, or any adults who just find it fascinating that we have a big family. That's a really big or any other thing. Yeah, any other reason. Yeah, but it tends to not be children as much. Exactly. So we could have told her that, because we have children who are like, your vlogs are boring, Mom. They don't like our vlogs necessarily. They like to see themselves here and there. But children define that age. Especially like our 4-year-old. Yeah. She's like, yeah, I don't like your vlog that much. Yeah. Anyway, so our channel shouldn't change any. I don't see it changing any. I mean, I think our biggest challenge is sometimes, for me, is really how to fit running a channel with my lifestyle. I think that's the biggest challenge right now. It is. Yeah, and I feel like it goes in and out of seasons. Right now, it's been really hard to keep up with, and to keep up with homeschooling and all that, and trying to just figure out what my priorities are and where I maybe need to get help. It's something we revisit a lot. Totally. And that's kind of what, if there was ever a change would be in that department. Yeah, trying to figure out how we'll juggle things better. And then I think about having a newborn. But you know, I'm probably always like this right before I have a baby. Like,
It's crazy enough when you're having just one baby.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah, you know,
it's understandable.
Some women, I think the hard part is pregnancy. Some it's really labor. Some it's postpartum. For me, the hard part is the pregnancy, especially different phases of it. So I know I'll probably feel a lot different after I give birth and just have more energy. But right now it's like, okay, how do I juggle it all? So yeah, that's definitely something we talk about a lot.
It's always an adjustment though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
So you want to just come homeschool for me?
I could do that.
I love homeschooling. I would not like it if he took over.
I would probably fill all our children.
You know what I would love to hire is just a cook. Why do Americans never just hire a cook for every night?
That costs a lot of money. Have you ever been to a restaurant before?
If I could hire one thing, if you could hire one thing, what would it be? The cooking, the cleaning, the childcare, just one household thing, what would it be? For me, it'd be cooking.
For me, it'd be cleaning.
Yeah.
I could cook.
And I could clean. See,
yeah.
we need to work on this. Anyway, we're learning about YouTube more and more all the time. I feel like we're kind of new on the scene. We're 2 years into it, but
new kids on the block.
Yeah, we are kind of the new kids on the block. And I think that probably reflects in our videos. They're not like super professional, but we really enjoy what we do. We really enjoy connecting with you guys, but we're learning all the time. And so one thing that I learned at our last meeting with our YouTube representative, she was telling us about ads. And I just made a note because I wanted to tell you guys, I know some of you watch our ads to help us. It helps our family. We get paid more when you like interact with an ad or watch the whole ad. And so some of you watch the whole ad. So sometimes you guys write me and say, you know, I love to watch the whole ads because I know it blesses your family, and we appreciate that so much. But
Absolutely.
Then you'll write and say sometimes that you didn't like an ad at all, or you don't think that we would like the ad. And when you explain them to me, I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't like that ad either. And what we learned is that YouTube is smart. Like they have a smart whatever. Why don't you say it?
No. So basically, it's an algorithm set up trying to identify what kind of ad people would watch or not. So really, I think if I'm right here, what Sarah's trying to say is that if you ever see an ad that you would not care for, skip it. Yeah. I mean,
so YouTube's program, whatever it is, they can tell if you consistently click off the video because of that kind of ad, or if you always skip that kind of ad, and they'll give you, they'll recognize, that algorithm will recognize it and stop giving you that kind of ad. So we want to tell those of you who
like to watch the ads.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah. And skip the ones you don't like, and you'll start getting ones that
you prefer.
Yeah. So anyway, I just want to throw that out there because I do hear that a lot, and I think it's awesome when you get free content, and so you're like, hey, if I can do this for you, that is so amazing. It's so sweet.
It's totally cool.
Yeah, and I don't want you watching ads that you don't like or don't agree with at all. So
absolutely. And then the other thing that they bring up for us is that they still say that there's a good number of you guys that like our channel, like watching, but you are not subscribed to it. So if you would like to.
Yeah, and she says that's because they never ask people to subscribe.
Oh yeah, she said, yeah, you need to ask people to subscribe.
I know, I'm terrible at that.
This is our third plea for, is it the third time we've asked?
I think I've had a kid say it.
Yeah, so anyway.
It's easier to have them say it.
She doesn't, go ahead and, I don't know even where the button
Please
is.
like and subscribe to our videos. If you like this content and you want to make sure you don't miss the birth of number 10.
Live.
We're not doing it live.
No.
Oh my gosh, that would be a nightmare.
Oh my god.
Maybe we could film it a little more this time. We could be, I mean, we're a little better.
Did we film anything last time?
Not
at all.
Not much.
Yeah, so I'll have the camera. She won't have no power at all. So guys,
she won't have any power.
Yeah.
Maybe if my mom really wants to be at this birth, so maybe I'll give her that job. Just tell her to stay north of the equator.
You just never know, guys. Watch your channel. I can post while she's at the hospital.
Okay, next week you're gonna sit down with me again. We're gonna talk about our birth plan.
Yeah, maybe.
Like,
totally.
Make a plan for that. All right, guys. Thank you for watching today, and
have a Merry Christmas.
It's so rainy and cold here. We're gonna go inside.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Bye.
Dude, let's do a thumbnail like YouTube changes. Are you looking at here?